Morning, folks. How you doing? This is Brian here with. I just had to spill a little coffee there. No big deal. It's looks a black T-shirt. So, anyway, so I'm gonna head out of here in about 2 more hours, man. 9 o'clock. I'm gonna call that bus. I'm getting out on that highway there, going to this next town up the road. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get 11 miles up the road. We'll see today. We're gonna see every day. There's a new thing. It looks like it's gonna be pretty decent today. Partly cloudy. Doesn't look like there's any rain in the forecast, but you know something? Who knows what's going to go on? We don't even know. I'll tell you, there's a lot of places. I'm going to be doing some camping here real soon. I already know that. Like to find a decent little campground. That would be cool, but whatever, man. I'm not going to trip on anything. I'm going to definitely going to get out of this South Dakota and this Minnesota here. I am not coming back to Minnesota ever again, ever in this lifetime. So today I've got my battery pack 100% charged, haven't used it yet, so it's ready to rock. I'll be plugging my phone in here, letting that go to 100% when I get out of here. So when I'm on that road, it's going to be 100% charged. And they didn't have much for a breakfast, like little small boxes of cereal, a little carton of 1% milk, and a granola bar. Wow, big meal, huh? I got two of them. So I got two granola bars. I two little boxes of Raisin Bran, second box coffee because they don't even have any coffee made down there. The dude ain't even made no coffee yet. So I'm like, shish, man, I wanted a cup of coffee made, but I made it right out of my pot. So the only cup I'm going to drink right here, the one I drank earlier in this. All in all, it's been pretty decent. I had a really good night's sleep last night. I got a good 8 hours sleep. I feel great. And man, I got to get a new watch, man. This thing is not. It's okay, man. It's really not keeping good time. It's kind of slow a couple minutes here and there. I got to keep resetting it, but it's a timepiece. I can see it's got. It's all right. I had to fix the band, man. I put a new band on it, glued it on there. It's stupid. Never buy a paracord watch band. If you ever can not do it, don't do it. Um, so I'm gonna get me something here in the future that's decent, a backpacker sport watch, something. I'm not buying no more cheap crap. That's what you get, cheap stuff, you know. Anyway, things are going okay. I'll be fine. Um, there's a city bus here. I'll call around. I'm gonna say probably like about 10 to 9. I'll call the bus, and that way they'll come. They'll come pick me up, and get on that. It'll take me 2.5 miles away to the edge of town. A big stone city, right in South Dakota. So I'm right on the South Dakota border here. So out of Minnesota, and I'm not going to come back into Minnesota for any stretch of the imagination. I'll never come back here again, ever. I mean, I went and bought a can of this Grizzly yesterday, $4.40. Man, I'm paying double that in Minnesota for a can of chew, man. Yeah, seriously, $10 and stuff. It's like, no, I'm not doing that crap no more. I'm done. I'm not paying that kind of stuff anymore. Everything here is expensive. Just ridiculous, man. Minnesota is ridiculous, is what it is. It's just the prices for everything: beer, liquor, tobacco. Oh, they just tax you to death, man. And it ain't gonna stop. They're gonna keep taxing people, keep taxing people, keep taxing people. That's the bottom line. Sheesh. So, yeah, there's some advantages to different stuff, but like I said, I'm gonna be doing. The next time I sit down in the room, I'm gonna do a process of elimination. One, I know different states. I know that I'm never gonna go in ever. Um, I do not see myself going back to Michigan ever. There's just no sense in it. Ever going back to Michigan for any reason ever in this lifetime. Indiana, Illinois. Arkansas down south and all that. Why would I want to go down there where the crime is so bad? I'm going to stay in this Midwest here. I'm going to play this by the letter here. I'm going to find a little spot, get myself together. Bottom line. There's some, I just don't want to come back to Minnesota. I can't even see it. Oh, man. I washed this shirt here a few days ago. It kind of pisses me off. Oh, man. Everything I got everything I got is just kind of it's wearing, man. It's like I got to get some new different shirts too. You know, I'm actually tired of these black T-shirts. I used to like black T-shirts a lot, but I really don't care about them anymore. They in the summertime, all they do is absorb. They just absorb the sun. You know, it draws heat to you. And these are just cheap cotton Hanes T-shirts. I got two of them. I just use these for frickin' work shirts. Then I got another pullover, this really nice Vapor Lock shirt, which I really like. It's really nice. I'll probably try to pop up on a couple more of these. These are nice. And I got another long sleeve one. When it gets a little cooler, I'll be wearing that with my sweat hood. Right now, there ain't no sense in wearing a sweat hood when it's like 75, 80 degrees, 90 degrees out. Why do it, you know? But this homeless situation, man, it ain't getting any easier. It's not getting any easier at all. It's getting more and more difficult. I've been blessed, you know. Things have been okay. They could be a whole lot worse, but I'm not worried about it. Like I said, I just need to get to these smaller towns, stay in these smaller towns, low crime rate, find a place to stealth camp out, do some windows, get ahead a little bit. Just literally get ahead. For right now, I'm just trying to buy myself a week or two somewhere, and then just really hustle and try to stay a week ahead or whatever, and try to start socking away some cash. I mean, it's just almost impossible to do. You know, I'm running into all these different increments of weather. Either it's just blistering hot or it's just raining. You know, and I don't want to get soaked, and I don't want to be out in 95 plus degree heat, standing out looking like an idiot. It's got to be sensible about stuff, man. You know, you really do. Yeah, boy. And I think they're just, you know, on this COVID-19 stuff. I don't know what to say about that. You know, it seems like the deaths have tapered off a lot more in the U.S. I thought they'd be close to 1 million by now, but they're still like 600, a little over 600,000. You know, it's still steadily, but we've had the vaccine, so that's really cut a lot of COVID deaths like way down. But they got another one, a new variant, whatever that is. I mean, my God, what are they doing? I mean, I don't know. Who knows what they're doing, man? You're not going to know either. You're just not going to know, man. The powers that be aren't going to let you know anything. They're not, man. They have an agenda, whatever their agenda is for humankind. That so shall it be. And man, just and people ain't gonna follow any guidelines anyway. They're so. I mean, hey, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't taken a vaccine. I have no intentions of taking that unless it gets so bad where I gotta take it. I'll take it. But I think it's all a bunch of hocus pocus, and I think it's intentional. I think this whole COVID vaccine thing was intentional. I don't think it was just a naturally occurring virus my ass. I don't think so. But yeah, I'm really. It's all about surviving. I'm just bumping town to town, trying to get a room. When I got this time in a room, I'm trying to get as much rest as I can, eat properly, evaluate my gear, swap stuff out, whatever. I'd eventually like to just swap everything out for ultralight stuff. Just a couple changes of clothes, but really high quality stuff. And, you know, just play it by ear. I've got so many things that I have to take care of as far as like new ID, different things. I've got to take care of, man. This is going to prevent me from getting even if I want to go get a legit job for a while, it's going to prevent me from doing that for a while. So I really got to try to seek some help out. I don't like going to shelters. I'm not going to go to any more shelters, but you know, to seek help out from these agencies, man, it's like, man, if you're homeless, man, good luck. Just good luck to you, man. You better be one tough son of a bitch, and I am. Very tough son of a bitch, man. I can just keep barreling on, take it as it comes. But I've been blessed, man. I've been blessed with, like, people have helped me, man. I've met some of the nicest people, man. You know, I had this dude help me out today. Awesome dude, you know, helped me out the other day. I've had people help me out left and right. And I'm so grateful. All you folks that have helped me, God bless you and thank you very much, man. I really appreciate you helping me, man. It just, the various things you did, the cash and stuff like that, I appreciate it. And Trey up there, the guy Trey, if you can hear me. You probably don't because you don't get on the internet, but brother, thank you for the several $100s. I'm glad I could help you with some work and stuff. Me and you, you don't roll the same way I do. We're on different paths, brother. And good luck to you, though. Anyway, so yeah, just really been checking stuff out. Like, so this weather, man, it's looking a lot better than it did. I just don't like getting into this weather where it's going to be 2, 3 days and nothing but rain. Because that means I got to have a place to go and stay. So, I've been able to hit these ministerial association, which is nice. It really is nice because several of the places, there were small enough towns, they could care less. They didn't even care if they checked me or not, but a lot of them require the first prerequisite, before they put you up in a room, they want to have a police check done. Yeah, that's cool. I had one done yesterday. I've had several done. I don't have any warrants, active warrants, so I'm good to go. But, man, I really need to get things situated. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, period. I mean, I've got to get some stuff situated. And I had a friend of mine, or so-called friend of mine, which I have no intentions of contacting again. He did something really stupid here a few days back, a week ago, and I was really not happy with it whatsoever. I bump called him. Me and this dude were sitting down talking, and he listened to my whole conversation for about 25 minutes. I just, that ain't cool to me, man. When you do something like that, you could just politely hang up. Or you could have said, hey, Brian. I said, oh, sorry, I bump called you. Or I hung up, or I didn't even know, and I pulled my phone out, checked the time, and I'm on a phone call with this dude. This dude's listening to my whole conversation, so I won't be having anything to do with him. And he screwed me over in the past several years ago, and I ain't forgot about it, so I'm just not going to contact him no more. My phone goes out tonight at midnight. This is the last day with the phone, so I'm going to be utilizing a Wi-Fi phone for a while. I'm just not even going to worry about that phone until I'm able to do so. And I think this next time I might just buy the $50 card, get a $50 unlimited that gives me 25 gigabytes of data. I like the total wireless. It's cool. I've been doing a $25 and $35 one. I've been this last time $25. And my friend, my good lady friend, she did leave finally out of that nightmare she was at in that town. She said she's never going back to that town. Kudos on that. Thank you. If you can hear me, Deb, thank you very much. I'm glad you got out of there. I'm really glad you got out of there. So, yeah. She's gone out of that. Now she's staying with a cousin. Hopefully she can get, she's been struggling, man. She's like 63, man, 62, 63. She's disabled to a point, draws some disability or Social Security. And she's trying to do the best she can. She's got a son that's a veteran that, was really severely wounded, and he's in a wheelchair. And she's got another son. They'll both live in the Wichita area, Kansas. Not my particular cup of tea. That's a pretty rough spot there, man. A lot of killings and shootings. It's high crime, I just stay out of these smaller towns for a variety of reasons, and for a big variety of reasons, because the crime. And certain towns, I just stay out of now. I won't go into certain towns anymore. I just won't even go into them because they're just crap holes, man. And the people there, they're scurvy. A couple of them are little redneck towns, are just beyond backbiting. They're backbiting people. They're cliquish, and I lived there for quite a while, and I was really nice to people and everything, and they just can't accept an outsider. They're jealous, I stay out of them places. There's a lot of places I haven't been, and I basically will probably not go back to them. Just for a whole host of reasons. I've stayed in quite a few different towns for weeks on end, a month, 2 months, 3 months. The longest I was at that Kobe there, I was there for several months. I think 5 months, something like that, working for that guy. But I won't be doing that anymore. Like, there's just certain things I won't do anymore. I won't just take any jobs anymore for people. If I don't know you, man, you just pick me up off the road, you're going to offer me some work. If it's a day job, cool. It's cash something, and you can put me up in a motel and I'll do some work for you and you take care of me, fine. If not, I got to get set up somewhere I'd like to get back into maybe some well drilling, something like that. But you gotta be ready for that. I mean, I'm ready for it. I can do whatever. I can do any kind of work, man. But it's just, I'm getting older now. I got to really respect my body, and it's like, your work doing these hard jobs for cash. There's nothing set back. I'm not banking on anything. I'm not putting anything away, Social Security stuff like that. I'm pretty much screwed, and I've been knowing this for a while. It's is it your fault, Brian? Yeah, no, yes, and no. I've had to deal with some circumstances, man, where I worked under the table for a long time because of the freedom aspect of it. I just got paid what I was worth, and I kind of liked it. What, just to give half your paycheck to a bureaucratic, corrupt society that takes everything they can take from you? I mean, they'll take everything they can take from you, man. They'll tax you to death, and then, in the end, you're a working stiff till you drop. There's we can just go through millions of stories of people that have lost farms, lost businesses, whatever, and it ain't ending. It ain't pretty either. A lot of good people have lost things, and they're not going to be able to recover. So, anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just drifting. I'm American Hobo too. I'm just drifting town to town. Right at this point, if I can do, work some deals with some motels, which I have. I just came from this town just up the road, about 36 miles. I stayed there for 3 days. Was able to do their windows, and I ate. They took care of me. They gave me some cash. It hasn't been bad. I will say one thing about Minnesota, man. I've had some pretty darn good luck, man, this time around. I like doing them little Keno machines when I'm in South Dakota here, but they have not been nice to me. They just don't want to. I don't know. I just can't get that couple $100 that I need. And pop it around to like, $400 or $500, which I really need right now, because I need to really start socking some cash away, like several hundred, no matter what. And I'm going to do that here. I'm going to do that. And I keep saying, but something, I will. I've got time. And like I said, there's so many different variants that I can do. I've got some magic markers, cardboard. Hey, I can get to this town today. If all else don't fail, I'll go to this truck stop. Boom. I'll go up to this water town again, hit this truck stop, stay there for whatever, a day. Whatever, and I can hitchhike, I can panhandle out of there, I can hitchhike out of there, I can do whatever I want. There's another option down the road. There's always options that I have. And as long as I have these options, I'm really not going to be worrying about stuff. I'll be okay. I'll be just fine, man. I mean, I have been fine. I mean, man, I make it every day no matter what. And I don't mind hitchhiking because that's a preferred mode of travel, and I can, you can really feel the road, meet some people, you can really, get to different places, find lodging. I've been able to find lodging every single night. I mean, every single night. No problem, man. I camped out for about a week. Three different campgrounds. That was okay. I didn't mind it. It was all right. I mean, a little warm and stuff. As long as I got access to a shower, you're good. But yeah, a lot of these videos. I was watching this one video. It's a homeless backpacker. I forgot where he's at. I think he's from the UK, but I'm not. I got to look back at the video. But it's like homeless backpacker. I'll look it up and I'll put some info in the description. He's super cool, man. It's like he was talking about, basically he had a comment, somebody commented, talked about how haters, they see you homeless with a pack. I've been seeing that, people just drive by you, but then you get that one cool dude, like the guy that picked me up, he threw me a nice little chunk of cash, just like one bill, and it was a nice little size. When he goes, "Here you go, brother. Here, take that in case you don't," whatever. Super nice, cool dude, beyond cool. I was like, wow, man. It blew me away how good some of these people are. He wasn't even going that way, man. He lived just a little bit out of town. He said, "No, I'll just take you down to there, man." It was like Monday, a couple of days ago. It was like day after 4th of July, and there wasn't no traffic going out of town. So you look at that one video, I was sitting there, and it was like 96 out, hot as can be. And then yesterday it rained, so I was able to just bump a room. So I've been here for 2 days in this town. Hopefully this next town I'll get a night in that next town, and I'll just keep barreling on, man. Barreling on, barreling on, barreling on, whatever I gotta do, man. I'm just gonna do it. You know, I'm not a bad person, and I'll do whatever I have to do to survive. If I got to panhandle a little bit, get a few bucks, try to get ahead. I'm just trying, when I'm going through this South Dakota, I like to try to hit these Keno machines for a variety of reasons, because I'm able to, you know, try to make some cash, a few $100. If I can get ahead a little bit, a few hundred or 50 or whatever, just put me ahead a little bit, cool. If not, oh well. They ain't been too good to me this last time around. They let me get like $30, $40, $50, which ain't much, you know. I mean, I remember a couple times I went to here, man. I was like up towards $1,000, and that would really that would set me straight for a little while. You know, that just about a month. I could go to several places and I'd be good to go. But anymore. Anymore, man. I just won't go through certain. There's no sense in it. I mean, I've went to several places now, and they're just not the same. They used to be. I could go stay there for a while. You know, the people. I've got. I mean, some of these towns I can do windows, and I can do them repeatedly. You know, not a problem. I come clean windows, and I can make like 100 in that town, whatever. But then there's other times, man. You know, you just go through these places and they've totally changed. The business is out of business. Downtown where they used to do windows, they're out of business. So, but I did keep a card. This guy is a publisher, and I did want to write a book on this. All these videos that I did, Mr. Drifter, and I'd like to contact him at some point and see if he'd be interested in maybe publishing a book for me. But anyway, folks, I'm gonna let you go. I gotta get my gear together. It's about 7:20. I'm gonna download this. You know, kind of eyeball the weather. And I do wanna get out of here, but I gotta be really cool today. It just, man, it don't know what it's gonna do. It looks like it might rain. I gotta look at the forecast again, because I might get dumped on rain again. It says cloudy, but we'll see, man. We'll see what the weather's panning out today. That's what we're gonna do. So. That's got to be cool. All right, man. This is Brian here with American Hobo 2. Love you guys. Please like and subscribe. Over and out.